Welcome to the last hour. As the world grows quiet and night wraps around you, let me guide you into a timeless tale from Greek mythology. Tonight's story will carry you across the skies and into the depths of the sea. I hope you enjoy, and may your dreams be as vast as the stars above. Once upon a time, on an island surrounded by winds that kissed the sky and waves that stretched into the endless blue depths of the sea, there lived a brilliant craftsman named Daedalus and his son, Icarus. This island was ruled with an iron fist by the powerful king Minos of Crete. Daedalus, under Minos' command, had constructed an enormous and intricate labyrinth to imprison the fearsome Minotaur, a creature half human and half bull. However, Minos, fearing that Daedalus might reveal the secrets of the labyrinth, trapped him and his young son, Icarus, on this isolated island. Over time, the island became a vast open-air prison, and the surrounding blue sea appeared like an impenetrable wall. Days turned into months, and months into years, as Icarus's heart beat with dreams of freedom. Every evening, as the sun dipped into the sea, Icarus would gaze into the horizon and let out a deep sigh. Daedalus, seeing the growing hopelessness and yearning for freedom in his son's eyes, made a decision. The seas may be filled with Minos' ships, and the land may be guarded by his soldiers, but the sky is still free, said Daedalus, his eyes gleaming with determination. The next morning, Daedalus began his work. He collected bird feathers, carefully melted beeswax, and pieced them together. The feathers were bound with wax, creating strong yet delicate wings. Each feather was meticulously placed, every detail carefully crafted. Icarus sat by his father, watching every movement, sometimes catching his father's tired eyes and wondering if this was all just a dream. After days of relentless work, the wings were finally ready. As Daedalus fastened the wings to his son's shoulders, he issued a stern warning. Icarus, these wings will set you free, but remember, do not fly too close to the sun, for the wax will melt and your wings will fall apart. Do not fly too low to the sea either, for the moisture will weigh down the feathers and pull you into the depths. Find the middle path, feel the wind, and keep your balance. This is your only chance in the sky. And most importantly, do not get drunk on the feeling of freedom. The sky is generous, but it is also unforgiving. Icarus nodded solemnly, promising his father he would obey. The wings were secured tightly, and Daedalus and Icarus surrendered themselves to the arms of the wind. The island below grew smaller, the sound of the waves faded, and both of them reveled in their newfound freedom, flying through the sky, seeing the world from above. For Icarus, this moment was a dream. At first, he followed his father's instructions meticulously, but as he climbed higher, the vast expanse of the sky promised him infinite freedom. The wind brushed through his hair, and his heart pounded with exhilaration. For a fleeting moment, he forgot his father's warnings and the boundaries he was supposed to respect. Higher! Higher! Icarus shouted. From below, Daedalus looked up and called out anxiously, Icarus, do not climb too high. The sun is dangerous. Your wings cannot withstand it. But the young Icarus could no longer hear his father's voice. The sun's warm rays began to melt the wax, holding his wings together. A few feathers fluttered away, followed by more. Panic filled Icarus's chest as he realized he was losing control. Father, he cried, but his voice was swallowed by the wind. Icarus plummeted from the sky, tumbling towards the deep blue waters of the Aegean Sea. When he struck the waves, the sea embraced him gently in its vast arms. The water carried him into silence. Daedalus descended to the spot where his son had fallen. Hovering over the sea, he gazed into the water below, his shadow dancing on the surface, his heart clenched with unbearable grief. Slowly, he lifted his eyes to the sky and let out a deep sigh. This story echoes in the blue expanse of the sky, whispered by the winds through the ages. Ambition is the key to achieving our goals, but forgetting our limits can lead us to ruin. For centuries, this tale has been told, sung in songs, and etched into legends. People who hear the story of Icarus remember the fine line between freedom and recklessness. Now close your eyes and feel the soft caress of the wind. The sky is still free, and so are you. That's the end of our story for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it and that it brought you a moment of peace before sleep. Wishing you a restful night. Goodbye and sweet dreams.